So the first thing that you need to bear in mind is, if you own property in your own name and you're looking to incorporate, and your property portfolio is of a size that you can demonstrate to HMRC you have a business, then when you incorporate into a limited company, you won't have to pay capital gains tax because you claim Section 162 incorporation relief. Yeah?
What kind of size would that be?
It's not just on the size. You've got to be spending 20 hours or more as on your business every single week. So size comes into it because you've got to have a certain number of properties to spend 20 hours. If you've got one property and you said, I spend 20 hours a week, it ain't going to wash, is it? If you've got, say, 6 or 7 or more, or if you've got 2 large HMOs, you could possibly justify spending 20 hours depending on what you do. Yep.
If you've given it to a manager to deal with it, you can't.
That's going to reduce the chances of spending that time. Okay. So you could have some with a manager, but if all of them, it just makes it harder. Not impossible, it makes it harder. So you could avoid capital gains tax if you read on the Elizabeth Moyne Ramsey case. Just type in the Ramsey case, Elizabeth Moyne Ramsey case. It's in the tax book deal anyway. That's going to tell you about the facts of that particular case and how they Miss Ramsey didn't have to pay capital gains tax. Your next challenge is to see, can you avoid the stamp duty land tax? If you have a partnership business with you and your wife, and you can formalize that, and it looks like a partnership, and it is a partnership, as a partnership, then when you move those properties into a limited company, you won't have to pay stamp duty land tax. If you don't have a partnership, John, you're going to have to pay the SDLT, and the SDLT on its own might make it not worthwhile. So think about, if you have from what you've said, you and your wife own property jointly. Owning property jointly in itself doesn't constitute a partnership as such, but you could have a partnership agreement. You can file partnership tax returns and make sure it looks like a partnership, which it is really, but you just got to formalize it a bit more. Mortgages in both names, bank accounts, all that kind of stuff, all the bills being paid by both you together, yeah? So it actually becomes a partnership.